Let's talk tropical fruits from across the globe. Equatorial there. Look at these. Look at how many of these have you tried? Have you tasted? I've maybe half of them, maybe for me. Yeah, the passion fruit, yeah, rambutan. There's a little fake one. Mangosteen, jackfruit I've definitely had. Lychee, yes, papaya. Passion fruit, oh, look at that. So there's the mangosteen. This is a 1932 print of some of these. Look, she's loaded down. There's a little Thai lady in her boat. Look at all these tropical fruits. And you got your fake mangoes. This is fun. Yeah. You get your papaya. Oh, guava. I'm crazy about guava. Look at the guayabera shirts. And these ladies, was one lady showing one big guava that she grew in her garden. Here's a chirimoya from Peru, a tropical fruit in South America. And then you've got your durians. Now let's look at the slideshow here. So we're just talking about the jackfruit, largest tree-borne fruit. And look at the size of those things growing on the trunk. I'm trying to hold this steady here. Maybe too much guava nectar, too much sugar, but look at this. Starvation in Sri Lanka. The jackfruit earned the title starvation because the folks were some famine during World War II, economic collapses. David Fairchild brought it to Florida and it became a popular thing for Floridians to have in their backyard. And it's very popular in various forms. Look at the way you can prepare it. All of it looks delicious. Papaya also is, or jackfruit we're talking about, is a substitute for pulled pork style jackfruit burgers. And we got the mango. World's crazy about mango, especially folks in India. The stone fruit comes from northeastern India. It's the national fruit of India, Pakistan, and the Philippines. You can see some pictures of how it grows, also on the trunk. I don't know, there's hundreds of cultivars. Look at the way people prepare them. Mango juice, yeah, mango shakes. India, crazy about it, this summer season is a big deal for them. They have festivals and parties. And look, paisley, it's a fabric. It's with a mango, or is that a papaya? Yeah, mango, I guess. So people eagerly await the season. You see India is the world's leader producer. In St. Petersburg, Florida, they're doing a mango crazy beer. Then they got the papayas. There's a couple of our fake papayas. Also a tree fruit. Look at this beautiful fruit growing high on that. That's also from Mesoamerica, Central Mexico, spread throughout the world by the Portuguese and the Spanish. You can see how it grows. Do you like papayas? Look at those. You can dig those seeds out. Deep orange flavor, deep orange flesh. Here's some of the ways green papaya stews and rice and fritters. Again, India is the world's leader producer of papaya. It's a natural meat tenderizer. They had a crisis in Hawaii, I guess some sort of aphids or something, so they developed using the newest techniques of genetic engineering to produce the rainbow papaya. Oh, I wanted to talk about this, one of my favorite places in Florida. The Fruit and Spice Park is in South Florida, and they have 50,000 visitors, some 500 different types of fruits, exotic fruits and vegetables from all over the tropical world. You can see a list of it. Here's this walking tour map. Yeah, if it falls on the ground, you can eat it. Don't take any away. So the durian, this is a very unusual fruit. I've had this in Malaysia and Indonesia. Look at some, they're very spiky. There's the big sections. You see, these are all fake, but these are real dried durian products. Native to Southeast Asia, considered the king of fruits, requires a very hot, humid place to grow. You can see there's the different sections of it. Some people think it has a very unpleasant smell, and it's banned on airports and in hotels. You can't bring it in. You see these signs everywhere in the Southeast Asia. Look at the flowers. This is an immature tree. It can grow up to, what, 60 feet? I love this. British naturalist Wallace was reluctant to eat it, but he did finally try it outdoors in Borneo, and he confirmed that he became a durian eater. He cites another writer saying, "To those not used to it, it seems to smell like rotten onions, but immediately after they've tasted, they prefer it to all other food. The natives give it honorable title, exalt it, and make verses on it." So it has, you can see the kind of, try to describe the flavor, but he says it's probably a combination of flavors that nothing else tastes like it. You love the taste, you hate the smell. And this writer, some people have described it as smells like sewage, stale vomit, skunk spray, but the flavor is undoubtedly extraordinary. Here's a durian cellar in season. Look at all these different fresh durian, and then the various products there. I think they're making an ice cream. Yeah, durian ice cream, look at that. In Singapore, different products. And some more. So the jackfruit, which we just talked about in the durian, there's the differences. And Thailand is one of the largest producers of it, and this one community, this one province, has a festival every year. About half of Thailand's total comes from this one area. They do all sorts of crazy things with it, climbing a tower. Here's a festival, durian festival in Malaysia. Look at these happy festival goers. Really big durian. And then this is a Singapore Esplanade building, and the nickname the durian with its shape. Guava. Yeah, well, you can see I'm a big guava fan. You can see the various products, jam, jellies, juices. These Caribbean ladies are looking at this one woman's big guava that she grew. There's the Guayabara shirts that the guava growers used to carry guavas in those pockets. And look at all the different products around the world. This is just some of them that goes in the guava. Yeah, it's from Central and South America again. Portuguese and Spanish spread it around the world. India, again, is the world's leader. You can see how tall some of the trees can get. There's the flower. There's the different varieties. Oh, yeah, this pastry, this Cuban guava pastry. I used to get in Florida, South Florida. Yeah, and this is an AI picture of a guava farmer who's got the guavas in his pocket. Supposedly, originally a guy asked his wife to make a shirt so that he could carry his cigars and maybe some guavas back to the house. And there are some shirts up there. And this is a juice made from passion, orange, and guava in Florida, and it became a very popular game, flipping these milk carton caps, which became decorated to promote this this Hawaii milk company. And you can see these kids playing it. The idea was you stack these up with the color down, and then you slam it with a piece of metal or something. And if some of the ones that land up, you get to keep them. Everybody adds up to it. And there's those ladies again. So yeah, here's this playground craze that originated in Hawaii. It was originally with those little milk carton tabs in the old days. You see one there. And then the company, the dairy company in Hawaii, started a fruit juice with passion fruit, orange, and guava. And to promote that, they did these little discs in the shape of the milk cartons. And so this became a game. And one kid puts half of his cards in upside down, another kid does, and then each player takes turns throwing a heavy one. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah. So I just tossed that. I would only get this one, and then you restack it and try it again. Look, if you like these shows as much as we like doing them, and as much as we like Tropical Fruits, bringing this all to you, you can subscribe. It's all on YouTube. It's free to subscribe. You can like us. You can send us comments. You can spread this word to your friends. We enjoy sharing our collections with you. And in this case, Tropical Fruits. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.